Right, Melbourne sitting at 14 degrees this morning while Hobart S already hit 17. That is not a typo. Is your city about to cop a temperature swing that'll have you digging through the wardrobe twice in one day? Because what is brewing across the country right now has the Bureau of Meteorology tracking multiple systems affecting 6 states simultaneously, with over 15 million Australians in the firing line for significant weather changes over the next 72 hours. In the next 60 seconds, I'll give you exact timing for Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide, Hobart, Darwin and Canberra. But first, chuck your location in the comments right now and I'll cover your specific area in tomorrow's forecast with personalised details you want to get anywhere else. Sydney, currently 19 degrees, tomorrow climbing to 26 before a southerly buster drops you back to 21 by evening. Melbourne, you are looking at that 14 now, struggling to 20 tomorrow. Then Saturday could surprise with 24. Brisbane sitting pretty at 23, heading for 31 tomorrow, staying warm through the weekend at 32. Perth, 28 this morning, tomorrow 35. Saturday 37 with easterly winds making it feel even hotter. Adelaide at 22, tomorrow S29, Saturday 33. Hobart, that's 17 now, tomorrow 20, weekend 19 with possible showers. Darwin in the wet season groove, 31 now, 33 tomorrow, afternoon storms likely. Canberra at 16, tomorrow 23, Saturday 27 before another change. Now here is the thing. The models are showing something interesting for the southeast and I'll get to that at the 6-minute mark, but what is happening across Western Australia right now needs your attention first. Perth and the southwest are staring down a pretty solid heatwave building from tomorrow through Sunday. We're not just talking uncomfortable, we're re-talking total fire ban days, Saturday and Sunday for most of the southwest. Access is showing 35 tomorrow, 37 Saturday, 36 Sunday before any relief Monday, but it's not just Perth. Bunbury tomorrow 33, Saturday 35, Geraldton 38, 39, 38. Albany, normally your refuge from the heat, even you are looking at 31 Saturday. The fire danger rating is forecast to be extreme for much of the southwest Saturday. If you've got plans for outdoor work or activities, Friday is your day. Saturday and Sunday, you want to be near aircon and checking the emergency WA app regularly. For you lot in Kalgoorlie and the eastern goldfields, it is even more intense. 39 tomorrow, 41 Saturday, 40 Sunday. These are the kind of temperatures where you're done to muck around. UV is going to be extreme, so if you must be outside, early morning only. Bit of a rough trot for WA, yeah, but let me give you some balance. This system does break down Monday with a weak trough bringing some relief. Perth dropping to 29 Monday, 26 Tuesday. Not cool, but better than what you are copping this weekend. Right, shifting east. South Australia, you are in this as well. Adelaide, I mentioned 33 Saturday, but let me be more specific about timing. The heat arrives Friday afternoon, peaks Saturday mid-afternoon around 3 p.m, then a late change Saturday evening, maybe 8 or 9 p.m, drops you back to the mid-20s Sunday. Mount Gambier, you are looking at 30 Saturday, cooler Sunday with that change. Whyalla 36 Saturday. Port Augusta, you could touch 38. Now the models are showing something here that has got me watching closely. Access is showing that change hitting Adelaide around 8 p.m. Saturday, but the European model reckons more like 11 p.m. This 3-hour difference matters because it changes whether you get relief Saturday night or if you re-sweating through until Sunday morning. Tomorrow morning S model runs should sort this out, so check back because if you re-planning Saturday night activities in Adelaide, this timing is everything. Victoria, you're in a bit of a mixed bag situation. Melbourne, I mentioned 24 Saturday, but here S interesting. The city might hit 24, but if you are in the outer northern suburbs, Craigieburn, Whittlesea, you could see 27, 28. Geelong 23 Saturday, cooler with that onshore flow. Ballarat only 20, Bendigo 26, Shepparton 28. There's one detail that got me concerned for northern Victoria Saturday. The combination of temperatures in the high 20s, low humidity after a dry week, and northerly winds ahead of that change creates fire danger ratings reaching severe to extreme. If there is any ignition source, conditions are dangerous for rapid fire spread. This isn't a scaremongering. This is just the reality of the weather pattern we're in. So hang on, let me clarify that for southern Victoria. Coastal areas areas, you're fine. Melbourne Metro, you're fine. It's that northern region, Mallee, Northern Country, where you need to be switched on Saturday. Tasmania, you are the winner this weekend. Hobart 19, 2019 right through. Launceston 21, Saturday, 20 Sunday. Devonport 2019, 18. You've got a weak front passing through Sunday, bringing some showers, but nothing heavy. 5 to 10 millimetres, mainly overnight Sunday. Now, 3 minutes in, if you haven't dropped your city in the comments yet, do it now. I am reading every single one. And tomorrow's forecast, I'll address the specific questions I am seeing. Someone yesterday asked about Coffs Harbour surf conditions, covered it in detail today. Your question could be, tomorrow is featured forecast. Right, let's talk New South Wales because there's a complexity here that needs unpacking. Sydney, I mentioned that southerly buster tomorrow evening. Let me give you the full picture. Tomorrow starts warm, 26 by 2 p.m, but that southerly hits the southern beaches around 5 p.m, through the city by 6 p.m, reaches the northern beaches by 7 p.m. Within 2 hours of it hitting, you drop from 26 to 21. Saturday stays cool, 21, 22. Sunday warming to 24. Newcastle follows about an hour behind Sydney on that change. Wollongong gets it first around 4 p.m. The timing matters for anyone with outdoor Friday evening plans. But here where it gets interesting. The models are showing this southerly losing strength as it pushes north. Coffs Harbour might only drop a degree or two Friday night. Tomorrow 30, Friday night 28, Saturday 29, Sunday 30. Port Macquarie, similar story, 29, 28, 28, 29. Inland New South Wales, completely different world. Wagga Wagga tomorrow 31, Saturday 27 with that change, Sunday 25. Dubbo 33 tomorrow, Saturday 28, Sunday 26. Broken Hill, you're in the heat, 37 tomorrow, 36 Saturday before relief, Sunday dropping to 29. Queensland, let's split this into 3 zones because the state too big for one size fits all. Southeast Queensland, Brisbane, I mentioned 31 tomorrow, 32 Saturday and Sunday. Gold Coast 30, 31, 31. Sunshine Coast 29, 30, 30. Toowoomba, you'll re-up on the range, so a bit cooler, 27, 28, 28. These are pretty standard summer numbers for you. Nothing extreme, but staying consistently warm. Central Queensland, this is where the tropical moisture is really pumping. Townsville tomorrow 32, but feels like 38 with the humidity. Saturday 32 feels like 40. You know how it is in summer up there. The temperature tells half the story. The humidity tells the other half. Afternoon storms, Saturday 60% chance, possibly severe with heavy rainfall. Cairns 31, 32, 32. Afternoon storms both Saturday and Sunday. Far north in the Gulf, we in peak wet season. Darwin, I mentioned 33 tomorrow with afternoon storms. Let me be more specific. Tomorrow storms develop around 2 p.m, heaviest 3 to 6 p.m, clearing by 8 p.m, 20 to 40 millimetres possible. Saturday, similar pattern. Sunday, the monsoon trough intensifies, so we could see 50 to 80 millimetres. This isn't a cyclone situation yet, just active monsoon conditions. Catherine 35 tomorrow, 34 Saturday and Sunday. Storms each afternoon. Alice Springs, you're in the heat as well, 38 tomorrow, 40 Saturday, 39 Sunday. No relief for the centre this weekend. Actually, I should be more specific about that monsoon trough because this is where the models disagree. Access is showing it sitting across the top end through Sunday, then drifting south Monday. The GFS model has it further north, which would mean less rainfall for Darwin, more for the Tiwi Islands and coastal Arnhem Land. The European model splits the difference. This uncertainty matters because it's the difference between 50 millimetres and 100 millimetres for Darwin through the weekend. We'll have a better idea tomorrow when the latest runs come through. Right, we at the 6-minute mark. Time for that southeast situation I mentioned earlier. There is a coastal low developing off the New South Wales coast Sunday night into Monday. Currently, Access is showing it tracking offshore, staying out to sea if that happens. Sydney gets some showers Monday, 10 to 20 millimetres, no big deal. But, and this is important, the European model shows that low tracking closer to the coast, maybe even making landfall somewhere between Sydney and Newcastle Monday. If that scenario plays out, we're re-looking at heavy rainfall, 50 to 100 millimetres, damaging winds, rough seas. That's an East Coast low pattern. The difference between these two scenarios is massive. One is a rainy Monday, the other is a significant weather event. At this stage, it's genuinely too early to call. Sunday morning S models will be critical. This is exactly why you need to check back tomorrow, because if this trends towards the East Coast low scenario, Monday S plans for millions of people change completely. Canberra, you're watching this as well, because if that low comes on shore, you get the rainfall too. Could go either way at this stage. Now, let me give you some areas I haven't covered yet. Norfolk Island, you're in for a rough few days. That low I just mentioned, either way, you're getting impacts. Tomorrow 24, Saturday 23, Sunday 21 with increasing winds and seas. 30 to 40 millimetres Sunday, possibly more if that low intensifies. Seas building to 4 metres, small craft warnings already current. Christmas Island, Cocos Islands, you are in the tropical flow, temperatures steady around 29, 30, 30. Scattered showers and storms, but nothing organised. 10 to 20 millimetres spread across the weekend, looking at some more regional centres. Broome, you are in the monsoonal flow as well. 33 tomorrow, 34 Saturday and Sunday. Afternoon storms likely. Exmouth 37, 38, 38, staying dry, light winds. Carnarvon 36, 37, 38. South Australia S Interior. Coober Pedy 39 tomorrow, 40 Saturday, 37 Sunday. Roxby Downs 38, 39, 36. New South Wales snow country. Yeah, I know it is summer, but people still want to know. Thredbo Village tomorrow, 23. Saturday 18, Sunday 16. No snow, obviously, but that Sunday cooling is that change I mentioned working through. We at the 12-minute mark. If you're still watching and you haven't commented your location, I genuinely want to help you out with specific details tomorrow. The more I know about what areas people are watching from, the better I can tailor the forecast. Someone last week asked about Mildura irrigation, ended up doing a whole segment on riverland conditions. Your question might be next. There's one location that could cop something unexpected, and that is Lord Howe Island. You are normally pretty sheltered, but with this coastal low developing Sunday and Monday, you could see some genuine weather. 23 tomorrow, 22 Saturday, 20 dropping to 18 Monday with that low, 50 to 80 millimetres possible Monday. Seas building to 5 metres. Let me touch on some Western Queensland spots. Longreach tomorrow 39, Saturday 40, Sunday 39, Mount Isa 40, 41, 40. These are serious inland temperatures. Charleville 38, 39, 38. The one thing to remember from this forecast, if you are in Western Australia or South Australia, this weekend is all about heat management. If you're in New South Wales or watching that coastal development, it's all about Monday's uncertainty. If you're in the tropics, it has standard wet season, manage the afternoon storms, quick fire round for some other centres. Orange tomorrow 26, Saturday 22, Sunday 20, Tamworth 31, 27, 26, Armidale 28, 23, 21, Bathurst 28, 23, 21, Albury 30, 26, 24, Mildura 35, 31, 29, Griffith 34, 30, 28. Victoria Regional, Warrnambool Saturday 21, cool onshore flow. Horsham 28 Saturday, that northern area I mentioned. Wodonga 29, 26, 24, matching the New South Wales side. Queensland Regional, Mackay 30, 31, 31, afternoon storms weekend. Rockhampton 32, 33, 33, Bundaberg 30, 31, 31, Gladstone 30, 31, 32, South Australia. Port Lincoln Saturday 30, that sea breeze keeping you just off the peak heat. Port Pirie 35, 37, 29, Clare 33, 35, 28. Reckon I should mention the extended outlook briefly because some of you are planning next week. That coastal low, if it develops Monday, clears Tuesday. Wednesday onwards, high pressure builds back over the southeast. Temperatures returning to normal, mid to high 20s, Sydney, Melbourne, low to mid 20s. Perth, your heat breaks Monday, then you're re-looking at a pretty nice week, 26 to 29 each day. Brisbane stays warm, 30 to 32 right through next week. Darwin, wet season continues. Afternoon storms most days. No change to that pattern expected. Right, quick recap because I know some of you jumped in halfway. Western Australia and South Australia, significant heat Saturday and Sunday. Total fire bans, extreme fire danger ratings, take it seriously. Southeast Australia, that southerly change works through Friday night, Saturday, cooling things down. The big question mark is that coastal low Sunday night Monday, models still disagreeing, check back tomorrow. Tropics, standard wet season, afternoon storms, heavy falls possible, especially top end Sunday. Look, I'll be honest, that coastal low has me checking models every 6 hours. The uncertainty around it is pretty significant because the steering patterns are weak. These systems can surprise. I'm not saying it will definitely become an East Coast low, but the potential is there, and that potential changes how you should plan Monday. Tomorrow, forecast, I'll have the overnight model runs analysed. That coastal low position will be much clearer, and I can give you higher confidence on Monday conditions. I'll also break down that Western Australia heat in more detail, proper hour-by-hour temperatures for Perth Saturday, because I know some of you need to plan around it. If you found this useful, comments below with your city and any specific questions. I read them all. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m, I'll have the update with that coastal low clarification you need for Monday planning. Appreciate you watching, and yeah, weather is looking active, so you definitely want to stay across this one.